track and field is the purest test of an athlete. Just you, the track, and the clock. It's a sport where pain and glory go hand in hand. The pain of training, the pain of pushing past limits, the pain of coming up short. But for those who embrace it, who refuse to back down, that pain turns into something greater. Glory isn't given, it's earned. One race, one stride, one heartbeat at a time. Every season tests a team in a way that they don't expect. For the Greenwood Rangers, this season's biggest test came early. Senior tie box, a key piece of last year's state qualifying 4x4 relay, was set to make his return after an injury kept him sidelined. But just as he was getting back to the track, he pulled his hamstring again.
I thought I was ready and went out there and I pushed a little bit too hard and it popped again. And it's just really frustrating not to get to be out there.
So last week we tried to ease Ty back into workouts and get him ready to run a race, and I guess he wasn't ready for it, and he pulled his hamstring again, and so that was a big setback for us. I think some of the guys are pretty dejected about it, but we're gonna try to just keep moving forward and hope that we can get him back as soon as possible. It's just that the injury put him even further out, which is hard for everybody.
You know, seeing Ty go down for a second time in the year obviously hurts us. You know, we're all anticipating him being back. You know, it kind of sucks and put a little dent in our team, but he's a great leader, you know, on and off the track, so he's helping us get through it.
I know I have to be smart about this, but it just hurts me to sit on the sideline more than the injury itself. I'm proud of what they're doing, but I just wish I was out there with them.
With their senior anchor still sidelined, the weight falls on the returning trio, Nathaniel Romero, Dylan Payton, and Kaysen Brooks, along with freshman Andrick Rodriguez, who now carries even more responsibility in his very first varsity season. But setbacks don't stop this team. They are proving week by week that they aren't just surviving without their senior leader, they're getting faster. At their last meet, the Rangers ran a 3:21.94. That's not just ahead of where they were last year, it's the fastest time in Texas so far this season.
You know, last year we ran that 3:21, we were just right there last meet, but we just have a lot more time to get better, and I believe we'll be able to get there.
You know, it's really exciting to see where we're at this point of the season. You know, it's still the beginning and we're running times that, we weren't running last year, but we can't get complacent. You know, we gotta keep working hard, continue punching the clock and getting better every day.
Well, our guys, I think they understand that times alone don't necessarily win championships, but growth does. And so we have a lot of growing to do in the next month or so between now and district.
The Sandhill Relays in Monahans wasn't just another meet. It was a proving ground, and Greenwood made sure that everyone knew exactly who they were. The boys scored in 16 of 17 events, medaling in 15. Their 222 points more than doubled second place Seminole. This was more than a win. It was a statement.
It wasn't just the relays this week. I mean, in every event and field events and running events, everybody showed up and did what they had to win.
So at the Monahans meet, everybody stepped up. Everybody did really well. The relays were a big part of it. Everybody ran well. The throwers, the jumpers, everybody did really well. And so it was the depth, that we have that helped us to win that meet. And that's great going forward.
Among all the standout performances, one story stood out. Freshman Andrick Rodriguez breaking a Greenwood High School record in a 400-meter dash. Andrick's drive comes from the competition with junior Kaysen Brooks, who has set the standard in the 400 meter.
So, like, I know me and Kaysen, every time we come out here and we compete, and I know every meet that it's going to be me and him, and we push ourselves and we push to our absolute best, and I know he's going to give it his best, and I'm going to give it my best.
You know, me and Andrick, you know, there's just really a lot of competition there. You know, we keep pushing each other. I push him, he pushes me. The times are going down, you know. It's just really competitive, and that's why we'll continue to be doing great. And
Andrick and Kaysen are making each other faster, and not only in practice, but you know, in the open quarter, you know, they're pushing each other and they're making each other's times faster every week. You know, the competition between those two guys is pretty fierce, and there's a lot of competition going on in practice that's making everybody better. So that's a great thing for us going forward.
With each race, Andrick and Kaysen aren't just chasing times, they're chasing each other. And that's exactly the kind of competition that builds champions. The boys weren't the only ones making noise. The Greenwood girls put on a dominant performance of their own, scoring in 15 of 17 events and medaling in 13. Their 156 points pushed them past Monahans in the final race of the night. A true team effort.
It wasn't just the relays. We had people stepping up in every position and every event, and that's how it came down to us winning the meet.
Everybody contributed. That's why it made this meet so special.
The team showed a lot of heart. We had points coming from everywhere, and that's what it takes to win a meet.
Winning relays isn't just about speed, it's about trust, execution, and belief. And when the baton was in their hands, they delivered.
Winning all 3 relays was just really cool because it not just shows that we're fast, but we're also the best team out there.
Relays are all about running for your team, not just yourself. That's why it made it so fun.
Sweeping the relays was a really big deal. It shows that we have a lot of depth and strength, and I can't wait to see what comes next because we'll be ready.
Week by week, Greenwood Track is proving themselves. But the road to state isn't a sprint. It's a marathon of relentless improvement.
We set the bar, and now we have to raise it.
The great thing is we had time to really celebrate the Monahans win. We scored a lot of points. We did a lot of good things, you know, and everybody had the weekend to really kind of soak that in. And then, you know, Monday morning we had to get our shoes back on, wake up and be up bright and early to get back to work because we have another meet, you know, coming up, and we got a lot of work to do.
It's great to be a part of a team that's pushing for something bigger and that all want to win.
This is just the beginning for us. We know what we're capable of.
What we did in Monahans last week was really big, and I mean, that was a good win, but it doesn't matter if we don't keep pushing further into the season. The goal isn't just to win meets, but to be the best when it matters most.
The fastest time in Texas. That's great. But will it be enough? Only time will tell.
On the end of this race, coaches, all of your medals and awards will be located in the north side house. All coaches, medals and awards inside the north